Welcome to Hollywood Actions. In this video, we are going to dive into one of the darker and most shocking sides of classic Hollywood. From the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown came stories that were rarely spoken about in public. The hidden, often tragic experiences of some of Hollywood's most iconic starlets. Today, we'll explore famous actresses from the Golden Age. Now let's dive in. 1. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow, known as the Blonde Bombshell, captured hearts worldwide with her magnetic charm and comedic timing. Signed by MGM at just 16, she quickly became one of the studio's biggest stars. Behind the scenes, however, Harlow was reportedly under intense pressure from executives who closely monitored her personal life. Her relationships were scrutinized, and rumors suggest she was coerced into intimate encounters to secure leading roles. While Harlow's career skyrocketed, her personal life remained constrained, a stark reminder of how studios controlled both talent and image in the 1930s. 2. Marilyn Monroe. Few names evoke classic Hollywood more than Marilyn Monroe. Signed by 20th Century Fox in the late 1940s, Monroe's radiant screen presence made her an instant star. Yet, her rise was accompanied by manipulative studio contracts and allegations of coercion by powerful men in Hollywood. Accounts suggest that to secure certain roles, Monroe was pressured into compromising situations, which haunted her throughout her career. Despite this, she maintained her charm and became an enduring icon, showing the resilience many actresses had to muster in such an environment. 3. Judy Garland. Judy Garland, beloved for her performance as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, had her career shaped by the notoriously controlling MGM studio. Garland endured strict diets, stimulants, and pressure to conform to studio expectations from a very young age. Behind the scenes, she faced coercion in her personal relationships and endured manipulation from executives determined to mold her into the perfect starlet. Garland's story is one of immense talent shadowed by exploitation, revealing how young actresses often paid a high price for fame. 4. Lana Turner. Lana Turner's career began famously when she was discovered at just 16 at a soda fountain. She quickly became one of Hollywood's leading ladies, but her path to stardom was anything but easy. Turner faced advances from powerful studio heads and was often placed in compromising situations in exchange for roles. Though she achieved lasting fame, the pressure to maintain her image while navigating exploitation reflects the darker aspects of Hollywood's studio system in the 1940s. 5. Hedy Lamarr. Known not only for her beauty but also her intelligence, Hedy Lamarr starred in numerous films for MGM and Warner Brothers. While Lamarr's career is remembered for glamour, she too faced exploitation behind closed doors. Reports suggest that she was coerced into intimate encounters by studio executives to advance her career. Beyond Hollywood, Lamarr became an inventor, creating frequency-hopping technology that influenced modern communications, a reminder that talent and intelligence often existed beyond the control of the studios. 6. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth, the original pin-up queen of the 1940s, rose to fame with her stunning looks and incredible dance skills. She was carefully crafted by Columbia Pictures, who changed her name and even dyed her hair to fit the Hollywood ideal. Hayworth faced immense pressure to satisfy executives' demands and was often manipulated to maintain her star status. Despite her immense talent, these experiences underscore the vulnerabilities faced by actresses under the tight grip of studio power. 7. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford's journey from dancer to Hollywood legend is well documented, but her early years were rife with exploitation. Crawford was under contract with MGM and later Warner Brothers, where she was pressured to maintain a public image while also complying with the hidden demands of executives. Crawford's ambition drove her to success, yet her story highlights the systemic manipulation of young actresses who were often expected to trade personal boundaries for career advancement. 8. Carole Lombard. Carole Lombard, a leading lady of the 1930s, was celebrated for her comedic talent and magnetic screen presence. Behind the glamour, Lombard faced significant pressure from Hollywood executives who controlled both her career and personal life. While less widely discussed, Reports suggest that young starlets like Lombard often had little choice but to navigate uncomfortable situations to secure and maintain roles, reflecting a troubling pattern in classic Hollywood. 9. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor, one of Hollywood's most enduring stars, began acting at a young age and quickly captured global attention. Taylor's early career involved strict oversight by studio executives who influenced her personal relationships and public image. While she achieved immense fame, the pressure she faced reflect a larger trend of exploitation, demonstrating the challenging realities behind Hollywood glamour for starlets in the mid-20th century. The stories of these starlets are not isolated incidents, but part of a larger, systemic issue in classic Hollywood. The studio system, which dominated the film industry from the 1920s to the 1950s, gave studio heads enormous control over actors' lives. Young starlets often signed long-term contracts that dictated everything from wardrobe and hairstyle to personal relationships. Exploitation ranged from subtle manipulation to overt coercion. Promises of stardom were often used to pressure actresses into compromising situations. While some managed to navigate these challenges and maintain their careers, others suffered personally and professionally. These revelations, often suppressed at the time, have emerged over decades through biographies, interviews, and investigative accounts. They reveal a darker side of Hollywood, one where ambition, talent, and dreams were sometimes exploited by the very people who promised fame and fortune. Understanding these stories is essential to appreciating the resilience and courage of the women who built the foundation of Hollywood, often at tremendous personal cost. As we look back at the golden age of Hollywood, it's important to remember both the glamour and the challenges faced by its stars. The 14 actresses we've discussed today remind us that behind every dazzling smile and award-winning performance was a story of resilience, courage, and sometimes heartbreak. Hollywood has evolved, and today's industry has stronger protections and awareness regarding exploitation. But these historical accounts serve as a sobering reminder of the importance of ethics, transparency, and respect in the entertainment industry. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hidden realities of classic Hollywood. If you found this video informative and eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with friends who are fascinated by film history. Your engagement helps us continue uncovering the stories behind the silver screen and bringing them to light. Thanks for watching Hollywood Actions, and we'll see you in the next video as we continue to explore the untold stories of the stars you thought you knew.